you don't really have to pay me if you don't want to. I want to be there.
A 100 years ago, these pristine places, America's wild, were protected for eternity, for everyone. And the national parks were born. Join a team of modern-day explorers on an off-trail adventure into America's great outdoors.
So the U.S. National Park Service is celebrating its 100th birthday this year. Where would these national parks be if we haven't protected them?
I think that without the national park system, these amazing and beautiful natural wonders would not be preserved in the pristine state that they still are today, without this institution. It's definitely taken that amazing natural wonder that originally captivated Muir and Teddy Roosevelt and these people that showed up in Yosemite 100 years ago, and it's retained that for people in present day. It's made sure there isn't mass development on the rim of the Grand Canyon.
You can imagine what it would have been like to see a place like the Grand Canyon lined with high-rise hotels like Miami Beach is. And nothing against high-rise hotels, but as Roosevelt said, you cannot make this place any better than it is. We have to protect it the way it is today. And that was 100 years ago, and it's pretty much the same as it was 100 years ago. And that's a big tribute to the protective systems that were set up.
Robert Redford, huge conservationist. Was it a no-brainer having him narrate the film?
Well, I wanted him to narrate the film. Getting someone like that, because we don't have the big money of a Hollywood studio, is always a chore. But as soon as we talked to him, he said, absolutely, count me in. I'm there for you. Even if you don't really have to pay me if you don't want to. I want to be there. And as you said, he is a conservationist, true and true, and he lives his life outdoors and cherishes nature. So it was a perfect voice. And he also has the voice of the West, which, more than half of the national parks are in the West because the land was open and different. And he celebrates that like no one else.
Greg, some of those aerial shots were amazing. Can you talk a little bit about that process? Did you use any drones?
Yeah. Well, what we have to do with an IMAX system, because we're shooting with this gigantic camera and film, is get a big helicopter, get the permits to fly that helicopter in various places, and then put that camera in a gyro-stabilized mount on the front of a helicopter so that there's absolutely no vibration in the shots. So that when you're sitting really close to the screen, it's like you're on a magic carpet ride floating out over these places.
And one of your cinematographers had a very close encounter with a 600-pound bear. Did you guys have any close encounters, anything crazy happen?
I would say for me, being up on the Three Penguins, which is the intro shot where we're standing up on the huge towers right at sunrise in Utah, that was probably one of the craziest things that we did on the shoot.
It's scary. I wouldn't go up there. These guys do the most amazing things, and they do it safely. Conrad and Max and Rachel are known for their safety skills, and they take things slowly, they think about them, but they're doing things that most people, even accomplished climbers, can't do.